And welcome everybody to the Goat Locker Racing Truck Series here on another great Thursday night as we're winding down the month of October here on our Veterans 48 fundraiser. Got a lot of great trucks out here, a lot of great racing tonight for the first road course we're going to hit all season long. We've been really excited about this one. I don't know how many people get excited about road course racing, but this is going to wind us down here for the Veterans 48 fundraiser here this evening. We've got a lot of giveaways we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk to Jeff Powell, the owner and founder of Veterans 48. So a lot of cool stuff happening tonight, Jamie.
Absolutely. Road courses, they can be pretty cool. And we got some road course specialists here in this field tonight. So my money right now is on Cody McElwain to be the winner of this race. We'll have to see how it plays out because Scott Rankin, Scott Sanderson, and Joe Yakes are hot on his heels and will have something to say about it. But we will definitely keep our eye on this competition here tonight. And in just a few moments, we'll be having Jeff Powell come out here and get to hear from him and get an update on where we're at with Veterans 48. And he's got some exciting things going on. I've seen pictures of a bike that's in process of being built. So, I won't ruin anything from him, but should be some good news to hear coming out of the Veterans 48 camp.
Yeah, we got 40 laps here tonight, so this is going to be the Veterans 48 100. And man, I mean, you really stepped out there, putting your money on your horse there, Jamie. Uh, Fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying. We know Cody's smoking fast at these road courses. So a lot of great, we had a couple of guys that are under a minute 14. So some really, really fast lap times here this evening. Watching practice and watching qualifying though, for the first time, at least from what I've seen, these trucks look like they're loose here tonight, Jamie.
And that's kind of a surprise to me. I haven't driven the trucks here very much. But I've done it a couple times, and loose was definitely not an issue. But it might, we just did have an update with iRacing yesterday, I think it was, or today,
Hmm.
one of them, and so maybe change the tire model has really thrown a loop out in this setup. So we will have to keep an eye on that and see if it causes a problem for our drivers here.
Yeah, should be entertaining to say the least. To watch these guys navigate this, and again, we don't. These aren't small fields. We have almost 30 trucks that are going to be out here tonight going around this road course. No full course cautions is which typically we see here in iRacing at road courses. So one mistake and the night's going to be over for you. They will have to take fuel about halfway through the race. So one green flag stop will be required. So there's a lot of differences and a lot of nuances that are going to happen here this evening. But I'm excited. I can't wait to get this rocking and rolling. So I don't know what's next, Jamie.
Well, what's next is we just picked up another donation. I'm not exactly sure who it come from. Let me see if I can find that out.
As we set out in the month of October to raise funds for Veteran 48, we put a goal of $1,000 to raise. We exceeded that during our last broadcast. Jamie's going to have to keep us up to date on the exact total here, as our little meter on the side is it's pegged out right now.
It is pegged out for sure. We're at $1,101.
Man,
So that means we got a $50 donation from someone. I'm trying to find that out. Bear with me just a second.
as you're looking through that,
That's not helping me.
the starting grid has been set for tonight's race, so we'll start heading down the line here. Starting from the pole is going to be Cody McElwain in the number 6 Goat Locker Racing entry with a lap time of 113.777. So congratulations to him on the pole. To his outside is going to be Scott Rankin from Idiotic Sports in that number 49. Starting third, Scott Sanderson in the number 93. To his outside, Joe Yakes in that number 87. Starting fifth is Jamie Mullins in the 66. To his outside, Mike Browning, another Indy Autosport entry. Starting seventh is going to be the second Goat Locker entry this evening, Alex Cruz in the number 5 machine. Starting eighth, Jake Ham in that number 3. Starting ninth, Andy Kurtz in the number 48 from BK Motorsports. And to his outside, Regis Clark in that number 8. Starting in 11th is Timothy DeLugas. I still can't get it, Jamie. Timothy DeLugas in the number 59. To his outside, Tony Minton in that number 14. Starting in 13th is going to be Tommy Cook in the number 70. 14th is Greg Barnett in the the number 38. And rounding out our top 15 here this evening is Travis Bieber in the 114. Starting 16th is going to be Michael Yakes in the number 17. 17th, James Kaufman in that number 41 machine. To his outside, Dennis Yakes in the number 20. Matt Knights in the number 64 is going to roll off 19th. And 20th is Dustin Harrell in that number 12 machine. 21st, John Anthony in the 00. To his outside, Jacob Ellingson, the stepchild, I think is what we call him, of Goat Locker Racing. Good to see Jake out here tonight from Salty Dog Motorsports. Starting 23rd, Noel Hanna in that number 7 machine. 24th, Greg Swervin Sherman. Going to roll off in the number 24 truck from 24th position. Starting 25th is Michael Waite in the number 88. 26th, the last Goat Locker Racing entry, Ryan Pendleton at number 23. I think he just decided to start in the back to stay out of trouble. Rounding out our field, haven't seen him here in a couple weeks though. Doug Deal in that 977 from Simbox Motorsports, and that's your starting lineup tonight for the Veterans 48 100 from Watkins Glen Speedway.
And thank you for carrying my load there on that starting lineup there, Pat. I was finally able to figure it out, and that $50 donation came in all the way from Australia, coming from our brother Scott Rankin. So Scott, we definitely appreciate it. We always appreciate all the support you give us here at Goat Locker Racing. You are more than generous with your subscriptions and supporting our causes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It's greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. While Scott Rankin is pretty annoying to talk to, he's a pretty stand-up guy.
He absolutely is.
On both counts. He'll be laughing about it later. So will most of our drivers as well.
Absolutely. And yeah, we got a really good crowd here tonight in this stream so far, and it's early, so I expect it to get even bigger. So thank you to everybody that is here in the hanging out with us in chat. A lot of names, some new names. So for all you new folks, please give us a follow. Definitely click that follow button there on Twitch. If you would like to subscribe and help us support Veterans 48 and other veterans organizations, that's what we're all about. So definitely, if you can give us a subscribe, please do that and hang out with us tonight, because we're going to be giving away some hats, some water bottles, some dog tags. We're going to be doing giveaways all night during this race. So please stick around with us. You're going to see some exciting racing action, probably some of the best truck series racing you're going to find on iRacing. I have no problems with saying that, because these guys will get after it. And it should be an exciting race. So appreciate everybody being here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's going to be an exciting race. Yeah, thanks to everybody that tunes in on the Goat Locker Racing Network. We're going to clean out the closet of everything. We got plenty of hats, plenty of dog tags, plenty of water bottles. We'll give out some gift subscriptions as well to our Twitch channel. So yeah, stay tuned in. A lot of stuff going on tonight. But that green flag is out. We're underway. As they're going to head off into the treacherous turn 1 here. Big braking zone. We'll see how everybody navigates it. Cody McElwain makes it through fairly cleanly as most of the field right now. I think we're going to make it through. Oh, we got the 87 truck is around. Looks like one of his teammates actually got into him. As we continue to see some trucks that are going around here, we'll kind of try to keep up. As the 49 has Scott Rankin has gone around. 17 has gone around. Joe Yakes has got his truck pointed back in the right direction. The number 4 machine has also got some damage to it of Mike Browning. So, and we've got another big accident on the backstretch. We got a truck flipped upside down. I think it's time to throw that caution, Jamie. We have big wreck here happening right now. Lots of cars piled into this one here. Cody McElwain probably did not want to see that caution. He had like a 5-second lead on the field, thanks to all that chaos that had happened.
Yeah, wow.
Typically don't see cautions here at road courses, but folks, as you were watching on the broadcast, we had quite the pileup coming up through the S's there. No choice but to throw the caution here, get these trucks sorted out, and hopefully let some of these guys come down pit road, get some repairs, and try this again.
All right, I'm going to step away so I can address these drivers. So I'll be right back.
Good to go. As we continue here, we're going to be on lap number 2 of our scheduled 40 here tonight, the Veterans 48 100 from Watkins, Glen International Speedway. Some good road course racing here, and I know Jamie was bragging about our drivers and the quality of it, but there's a lot of trucks to get around the road course here, so not surprised to see a little mayhem on lap number 1. We'll get everything sorted out here, though, but we got 2 of those Goat Locker trucks running up front right now, Cody McElwain and Alex Cruz. Andy Kurtz is back there in 3rd position. Tommy Cook is moved up into 4th position. Regis Clark up into 5th. Travis Beaver up to 6th. James Kaufman is up 10 positions to the 7th position. Jake Ham back in 8th. Scott Sanderson in 9th. Matt Knight's back here in 10th position. Jake Ellingson has moved himself all the way up into 11th, so obviously able to navigate those accidents there and move his truck up through the field. We're definitely going to have some wounded trucks back here towards the back. But again, most of these folks should be able to get their trucks fixed up, back on track, and we'll stack them up again and see what we can get done.
All right, and tell you what we're going to do here while we're under this caution. I'm going to get this first hat giveaway set up, and then we will bring Jeff in.
Fantastic, I like it.
And when we're done with him, when he's ready to be done, and we'll do a hat. We'll give away a hat before he exits.
Perfect. These pace laps are going to be long and excruciating here for these drivers. You know, they just want to get back under green here, so hopefully we'll have a pretty clean restart this next time around. These guys will be able to make it down through the field and through the track itself without any big mistakes here. But that's, folks, this is one of the largest accidents I've ever seen here at Watkins, Glen. And when you got trucks on their lid and other ones piling into everything, unfortunately we've got to throw the caution here this evening. Again, I know Cody McElwain, our early leader here, did not want to see that. These trucks will get all fixed back up, get back out on track, and we'll get some good racing going.
Yep, and folks, the giveaway is open. Those not familiar with how giveaways work on Twitch, what you need to do is type in #GLR hat, and that will get you entered to win. You do not have to be a subscriber to win, but being a subscriber does have benefits. I believe you will have 4 times the entries if you are a subscriber. And with that being said, I'm going to pull Jeff Powell in here, and we'll get to hear from the owner and director of Veterans 48.
Perfect.
Hey, Jeff, this is Jamie and Pat up in the booth. You got us?
I think he is muted right now.
Yes, he is. He is muted.
Technology. Oh, and now he's just gone.
Uh-oh. Where did he go?
I think we have that effect on people, Jamie. We bring them up in the booth. They either don't want to come up here or they don't want to talk to us.
We lost him.
Yeah, he is disappeared. Must be having some connections issues out there. But as we try to get Jeff back on the comms here, we have focused in on that number 23 machine of Ryan Pendleton. Ryan Pendleton has been, and Jeff is back into the waiting room. He's been the...
Oh, okay. I got him. Let's get him up here. Hey, Jeff. This is Jamie and Pat up in the booth. You got us?
Oh, very, very quiet.
Can you not hear? Is it hard to hear? Or?
Very quietly. Hang on. That it?
Yeah, well, we hear you fine.
I'm trying to get the speaker on, but okay. I can hear you, I think.
All right. Well, welcome to the broadcast once again. Last time we talked to you was right at the beginning of October when we were kicking off the fundraiser for your organization, Veterans 48. Here we are at the end of October, and right now the total is sitting at $1,101. So we have exceeded our goal that we set, which I'll be honest with you, when we set the goal of $1,000, I thought maybe it was a little ambitious, but our followers and our drivers here in this league have all stepped up and really brought this thing home, and hopefully we'll do even better here tonight. So want to hear from you, get an update with what's going on with Veterans 48.
Man, it's so cool. I'm just excited about it. We have I have a neighbor right next door who has given me $3,500 towards the engine, and with your 1,000, that'll bring certainly purchase the engine and actually let me get the transmission as well. And all I'm missing is a fuel tank, a couple other small parts, but the only reason the fuel tank's missing is because they don't make it right now. They just got to get it. So the bike is almost, well, as far as the parts are almost all there. I'll just need to start assembling it myself, and I'll probably have to put it together and take it apart a couple of times, make sure I get it right. And then I'll be able to take pictures and show it off to everybody. This will be really cool. You guys really put me a boost ahead.
Well, that's awesome to hear, Jeff. It's awesome to hear the bike's getting built, man. It's awesome to hear you've got these donations in. I mean, we're humbled to be able to help as well. So it's going to be really cool to see it all finished up. It's going to be, awesome to see the end product as well. So what other type of things you guys got going on at Veterans 48 right now?
Well, on Saturday, one of my supporters, he's an insurance guy. He's my insurance guy, and he's throwing a little fundraiser on Saturday. So we got barbecue and various other things. Somebody donated a bunch of fish, so we can do some fish fry on top of all that, and just have a fun time out at the shop. And I'll be able to show off the bike and how far, or at least the parts, and how far along that is, and any other thing that's happening, and just having a good time there. We're having a shuffle of occupants. I have a couple of renters who pay all the bills basically, and where my actual shop is going to be is kind of in flux between one building and that, or depending on who wants what building other people want to rent. So, but I'm still set up and basically halfway in both. But got that. We got somebody donated a whole bunch of tools. I got a gigantic toolbox, so that'll help us, be able to put things together real easy. And of course, I'll show you that on Saturday. And whoever else wants to show up, come on by and grab some barbecue or some fried fish. And but did have quite a few other fundraising type folks that just love raising money and organizing events. They came by last week, and I've got 2 other things to show up at. They're putting me a table up. All I got to do is show up and talk about stuff. But the coolest thing about getting this first bike built is that it's a tangible thing now. People don't. I'm not just a guy showing up asking for money. I've got a motorcycle sitting there, assembled or partially assembled, that they can look at, feel, touch, and I can, it'll be more real, and people will be more willing to donate and to help out, be a part of it, and the whole thing. The pictures coming into view, basically, and it's such a real exciting thing, especially having you guys show up and do what you guys just did was just is really cool. So I'm excited to have you guys on board and others that are helping out, and it's just growing. It's exciting me to be a part of it and meet generous people like y'all.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. I was, I kind of told you it's been a little bit in the making to try to get this worked out, get everything going, because we didn't really want to do anything without getting your buy-in, and I know there's been obstacles that we've had to overcome to get to this point, but it was really exciting for me to find your organization. First of all, because up to this point, really everything kind of been falling on Pat. He'd made really all the arrangements with everything, all the groups we've been working with, all of our sponsors and everything. And I'm sitting down here in Florida, and I'm like, I'd like to bring something to the table. And I just happened to go online and did a search looking for veteran nonprofits in this area. And I'll be honest with you, there wasn't a whole lot. And I'm digging around, and all of a sudden, here pops this Veterans 48. And I look at it, I started looking, and I see you're involved with motorcycles, and I'm like, well, hell, motorcycles and racing go together. I mean, that's awesome right there. So, and as we've said before, Pat rides and has for most of probably all of his adult life. So, I was like, man, this is going to be a perfect match for us, and it really has been. you know, I'm glad it's come together. We have surpassed definitely my expectations, and I know you had none. And I told you at the beginning, I was like, look, I don't know what we'll be able to do, but anything's better than nothing, right?
That's right.
It's not costing any of us really anything to do this, so you know, anything we did was gravy. So I'm so grateful to all of our supporters that have stepped up to support you. I'm glad we've been able to do this. I can't wait to be down there Saturday and get to see this bike. And you know, I'll be bringing you a check on Saturday. I'll be bringing you a hat. You'll be getting a Goat Locker Racing hat. So hopefully you'll sport that, and you know, and people will see that, and you know, come our way and watch some of these races. I know you said before before we brought you in tonight that you've caught a little bit about what we're doing. So what's your thoughts on what you've seen from you know, these broadcasts? I know you haven't seen a whole lot, but from what you've seen of it, what do you think?
Well, it's just really super cool, especially like you were saying, you know, during COVID when people don't have a lot, and even those who can't get out. You know, we got people that are shut in gamers, or people that like gaming, but being able to access something like that, or people who can't drive a NASCAR car, and the realism is there. That, I mean, you're driving. I was watching some of you going back and forth with the rules. I forget. I don't even know what the guy did. He did something, and you took some laps away or made him sit out or something. It was. I just enjoyed that verbiage back and forth, and it was like you're a real judge. You're real there. You can't break the rules, and so it wasn't just a bunch of kids shooting each other up on one of those shoot up games. And so it was. There's a lot more to it than just a game. It was a contest. It was a real contest with real rules and real boundaries and all that. And so it put a lot more realism to gaming, in my opinion. And yeah, it makes me want to set up a thing here and race along with you.
Ooh, yeah, be careful on that one.
What you wish for.
Yeah, it gets real expensive real fast.
I've got my first rig that I started with is sitting out in the garage. I mean, I'll bring it down Saturday, and all you're gonna need is a computer. I got a wheel for you, pedals. I mean, you know, so watch out what you say. We'll get you in here, man.
Well, I do have a projector and a screen that we watch movie night on.
Oh, nice.
So we could get an 8-foot wide screen up there going.
Nice. Yeah. Well, it's been.
We'll have to kick Ryan out of the Veterans 48 truck and put you in it, man. I mean,
there you go. Hey,
we'll find something else for Ryan.
We'll see if I can keep it on the track.
Well, I tell you though, the driver of that Veterans 48 truck, Ryan Pendleton, who's currently an active duty Navy chief, has been more than honored to run that paint scheme, and he talks about Veterans 48 all the time. So you talk about the realism and the things like this. I mean, it's really hit home for a lot of these guys, and I can't tell you how proud Brian is to run your organization on all of his vehicles. He runs it on his truck. He runs it on his Xfinity car. I mean, he's been super, super proud to represent your organization.
That is cool. I'm excited about having that kind of support. And honestly, you know, the money is incredible. But what really feeds me is just the people supporting it. You know, sometimes people are ribbing back and forth. I posted up the price list of the big parts, and somebody says, "I'll give you the last digit," which is 0. And it's like, haha, it's funny. But the point is that they're talking back and forth and they're razzing, and that's what it's really about. Is that, you know, people getting back, just having the conversations, and then whether they give money or not. If they don't have any money, they don't need it. Come on by and, you know, have a free plate of food, or just a free cup of coffee, or just sit and chat. You know, that's because it's really about getting the veterans together, get off the couch, come to the shop, and you know, the bike is the bait. So we're really just building that up, and then being able to put that bike in so they can touch it, feel it, work on it, you know, wrench on it, and then hopefully eventually we'll have a lot of them that we can sit and ride, and a lot of them we can give away. I do have a guy, a double amputee in a wheelchair. Legs were cut too high, so he can't even wear a prosthetic. So I would like to have him have the first bike, which means it'll have to be a sidecar, and we'll have to modify the seat as more of a bucket that will hold him from side to side, side to side. So it'd be great to have him as our first guy. You know, but guys like that, they could be racing those cars and still getting the thrill the way your guys' visuals are and everything. So maybe he'd be a candidate for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you hit the nail right there on the head. That was our thought all along when we first started this, is really doing the same thing you're doing with the motorcycles with racing, because I mean, this is really an accessible thing, right? I mean, yeah, it does require a computer. It doesn't require as big of a gaming machine as you might think. Really, the what you need to run iRacing is pretty minimal. So it's, although yes, there would be expense with that, it's not an exorbitant thing. And the expense of racing itself, yes, you can get carried away with it like Pat and I have, and you can spend a whole lot of money, but you don't have to.
No.
You know, we'll use a real life example of Timmy Hill. He's I don't know how much you've watched NASCAR. He's a Cup driver, and when he was doing the iRacing stuff they were putting on TV, the rest of the guys were in these big rigs. Timmy Hill's sitting there at a desk with his wheel clamped to the desk and one single monitor, and he's kicking the crap out of all of them.
Yep.
Right? So you don't need the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff just adds to the immersion of it, we'll say.
Yeah.
But it's not a requirement. You can still get just as much out of it without doing that as you can with it, you know? So,
Well, you know, as we're talking, I was just thinking maybe when on Saturday when we're out there, we can you can look at my setup, and maybe we can make a couple of setups with the projector, and maybe we have some local guys, and it's an actual event where people sitting around watching it, and you know. But you'll see when you get out there. We'll see what we can set up, and maybe incorporate both of our deals and in a more official capacity. That'd be awesome.
heck yeah, I like that idea already.
Yeah, I have two screens donated, so I can hang two of them. I only have one projector, but we could easily hook up the input, you know, the computer input to the projector, and get another projector and get surround sound and everything. So we'll talk about it on Saturday and see if that's something looks like a possibility.
Sounds great to me. Let's see here. We're getting ready to do a hat giveaway here. We want to do it with you being on the air.
Okay.
So let me see what we've got. All right, folks, I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds to get your entries in. Type in hashtag GLR hat. That will get you entered in to win. And again, you don't have to be a subscriber, but being a subscriber helps. Pat, do you have anything else for Jeff here?
No, I think what you're doing as an organization is phenomenal. Myself as a 24-year veteran, and since I retired, I've been nothing but working with veterans. It always fires me up to hear other people just as passionate about it and out there helping and building a community. So it's been an honor and a privilege for us to wave your flag all month long. Can't wait to continue to work with you and your group. It sucks I'm here in Indiana, but I'm going to have to make a trip down to Florida, I guess, Jamie, and hang out for a couple days and get out there to Veterans 48 and shake a hand. I'm glad to hear that the money's going to a great place, and can't wait to see the pictures and everything from Saturday. Thank you a lot, Jeff, for what you're doing.
I got a couch for you. Come on out.
I love it. That's all I need. I need a couch and some cold adult beverages, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, we got them.
All right, well, real quick here. All right, folks, I've given you time. We're going to give away more hats tonight, so if you didn't get your entry in on this one, don't worry about it. We have more opportunities. So with that being said, we're going to draw for this hat. Well, all right, we got our winner, Glenda 9497. So Glenda, you just won a hat.
Nice.
You won a water bottle last time, and you're winning a hat tonight. So congratulations, Glenda. Tony's gonna be jealous of you, I'm pretty sure. He's probably gonna end up taking your stuff from you, I think. So, all right. Well, Jeff, we appreciate you coming in and giving everybody an update on what you got going on, and really look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Well, thanks for including him in all this. This has been a really cool experience. Yeah, definitely see you on Saturday.
All righty.
All right.
We'll talk to you.
We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right.
Man, too cool, Jamie. Way too cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just
so, we haven't really talked a whole lot about the race, but right now, I made the call, and Cody McElwain is really just running this field into the dirt here with an 8.5-second lead over second place Andrew Kurtz and third place Alex Cruz. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of many different ways of putting this, stomping a mud hole. I mean, he is just absolutely destroying the field here this evening. So I think your money's safe, Jamie.
Yeah.
But we've seen a few other trucks be able to recover as well. I mean, Joe Yates, who we saw turned around sideways in that first accident, has moved himself all the way back up into 5th position. So he continues to make up ground and move up through the field. He's got Tony Cook right in front of him. He can see Alex Cruz as well. So, you know, he continues to move up through the fields. Ryan Pendleton, who started all the way in the back, and I know during most of the time we were talking to Jeff, I had we were focused in on the Veterans 48 truck, so y'all are probably like tired of seeing this number 23. But he's up 17 spots from where he started up into 9th position. So he has had one hell of a race here tonight. As we look back through the field here a little bit, we'll spotlight a couple people. Scott Rankin, after that first accident, looks like he's gotten into a little bit more as that truck is still all kinds of tore up. And we look back here at Michael Yates in that number 17 machine back in 15th. Michael Wake has moved up 9 positions up into 16th. And right now it looks like Mike Browning's going to really be our hard luck driver of the night here tonight. He's down 16 positions all the way back in 22nd position. And Scott Sanderson as well, who's got a very banged up truck, is all the way back in 18th position, down 15 spots from where he had started at. So, but, you know, we had that early caution, Jamie. That was on lap number 1. I didn't see anybody really come down pit road unless they just had damage. So within the next 8 laps or so, we should probably start seeing some of these drivers coming down pit road for that green flag stop.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll be coming up here shortly for sure. And while we were talking to Jeff and hearing about Veterans 48, we've had some action here and on the stream. Picked up some followers. Banditzer0220, Sham929, Very Rare, all gave us a follow, so we definitely appreciate that. And our redheaded stepchild, Jake Ellingson, re-upped his subscription. That's 4 months running, so Jake, we appreciate all the support we get from you and the whole Ellingson clan. So we thank you guys very much. Mama Ellingson, Papa Ellingson, you guys have been here pretty much from day one, and so thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's an honor to be a part of what Pagan's got going on, and can't wait to re-up that next season when the race season starts again.
That's right, because Goat Locker is going to be much larger on that card. You heard it here first. But a lot of great racing left here to go tonight. Again, 24 laps to go of our scheduled 40 here tonight, the Veterans 48 100. We just got done talking to Jeff Powell, the founder and owner of Veterans 48, and all the awesome stuff we're doing down there. We also got a little bit of a sneak peek on what might be some things to come in the future with that organization. And I got real jealous real quick that I'm stuck here in Indiana, but that's okay. I'll get down there.
Yeah, I would definitely wish you could be here. It'd really make it pretty awesome Saturday, but I'll have to take care of it, I guess. Poor me.
Yeah, should be a terrible time eating free barbecue, hanging out with a bunch of veterans over motorcycles. I feel real bad for you, Jim.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We just gave away a hat. So we're going to give away 10 subs here. So nice. Here they come. Send out 10 gift subs. There we go. So all the people that are to get that, let's see who we got here. Oh, Banditzer0220 got one of those.
Nice.
Paynet B, 11SRT8, part of Landford Nation. I don't know if he's in here tonight, but he definitely got one. Here comes all the racket from the sounds.
Yep, here
Papa Ellingson got one.
Nice.
Glad Glenda got one. Staff Sergeant Holyfield got one.
Hey!
Our own Alex Cruz got one. D. Roberts 0383. I know he's in here quite a bit. I think he's a Tony Minton fan, if I remember right. Could be wrong about that. Joe Yanks got one.
Nice, nice.
And D. Harrell04 got one. So congratulations to everybody that picked up a gifted subscription here. That's going to up your chances for the next giveaways we do, for sure. So make sure when we put them up, you get your entries in.
Yeah, and I'd like to say that there's some exciting racing going on right now, but Cody McElwain's out to almost 11 seconds at this point in time. So we've blinked our eyes twice in this game, 2 seconds on the field.
Wow. We do have green flag pit stops to get through, so that could really throw a wrench in things. You know, never know what's going to happen when you try to get on pit road under green flag conditions. So
let's go back in and check in on our 4th place runner right now, Jake Ham, in that number 3 machine. Another one of the Indy Auto Sports guys who continues to move his way up. Right now, we see Alex Cruz kind of fall back through the field. He's back to 5th position right now, but still having a very strong night. Regis Clark is sitting back in 6th position right now, another Indy Auto Sports guy. Well, Hannah, again, we don't see him out here on the track too often. One of the guys who the Broke Scrubs that we used to run with a little while back. Good to see him out here on the track and having a solid night up in 7th position. Ryan Pendleton continues to cut his way up through the field. He's up to that 8th position. Scott Rankin, who was at 9th, pulled his truck onto pit road. You know, at this point in time, Jamie, the window's open. They can make it from this point forward on fuel, so we're seeing some trucks start to hit pit road right now.
Yes, just getting ready to say that. Looks like Scott Rankin is bringing some down with him. Got a few trucks on pit road. See, Scott still's got that fast repair left. I don't know if he had
He
that.
does.
Okay, so
he got that truck all fixed up.
all right.
It's always fun to watch that from the pits. You see a wreck truck and all of a sudden, poof, good to go. So we're starting to see some of the strategy play out a little bit. I think a couple guys, and I mean, it's good strategy at this point in time. You're not close to the leader. You know you can make it from this point forward on fuel. Get the advantage of some new tires. See if you can't pick up another couple of positions. So I expect, over the next couple laps, we'll continue to see some of these trucks come down pit road. A lot of these guys are running their own races right now, as often happens at road courses. The field gets spread out, and then you just determine when you're going to come in. And right now, Cody McElwain really can pick and choose when he wants to come. I would suspect we would see him this lap. As we see him coming through the carousel here. So the decision to pit road will be coming up here very shortly. Joe Yanks has now moved himself up into 2nd position as a couple other trucks have come down pit road. So we'll continue to see some of these trucks cycle on and off pit road as we go through green flag stops here at Watkins Glen International Speedway.
And with that, we're launching our next giveaway for a Goat Locker Racing water bottle. So you guys know the drill. Hashtag GLR water bottle to get your entries in for the drawing. We're halfway through this race, so actually a little more than halfway, so these giveaways are probably going to start going a little faster because we got quite a bit of stuff we want to get rid of tonight.
That's true, we do. I feel like Oprah right now. And everybody, you get a dog tag, and you get a water bottle, and you get a hat. Everybody gets something here tonight. But no better way to wrap up our month-long fundraiser. You mentioned a couple different times, Jamie, as you were talking to Jeff. We exceeded even our own expectations. I think when we sat down and talked about it, and I'm like, let's put $1,000 on it. You like, are you crazy? I'm like, maybe. I don't know. Let's throw a number out there and see if we can't go get it. And I mean, again, huge thanks to all our supporters, all those that tune in on the Goat Locker Racing Network, all of you out there that have gotten a hat, a set of dog tags, a water bottle, and you throw it up on social media and hashtag us and all that other fun stuff. It goes a very long ways. Yeah, we have a lot of fun here on iRacing. We have a lot of fun, out here racing with each other and doing all the different things they do. But tonight, you really get to see why me and Jamie started this. It's able to give back to organizations that give to our veterans and do great things for them. So this has been a capstone on everything that we've put together. and to exceed our $1,000 goal. I got no other word but wow.
Yeah, I agree. Agree 100%.
Apparently, Cody McElwain's just going to run this thing until it's out of fuel because 18 laps left to go and he is still out on track. I guess he's not too worried about anybody making up 11 seconds on him because of fresh tires.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come in as soon as he had an opportunity, but he's definitely in control here, so I'm not going to question him at all.
Nope. As the cycle stops continues to go here, this time around Cody McElwain will come down pit road. So we'll keep an eye on our leader right now as he makes his green flag stop.
All right, folks, you have until Cody finishes his pit stop to get your entries in.
That's a good way of putting it.
Get those in so we can draw this water bottle.
Cody McElwain hits that number 1 pit stall here. You've got about 13.5 seconds to get your entries in. As the minute that number 6 machine launches off pit road, the drawing will happen.
Here we go. And Mama Ellingson is the winner of the water bottle.
Nice. Well, I mean,
congratulations, Mama Ellingson.
Nothing wrong with that. As Jake Ham now is going to be the leader of our races. He's yet to come down pit road. So we'll wait for this whole thing to cycle out. Obviously, when it does cycle out, Cody McElwain will still be our leader here this evening. And Andy Kurtz was able to make up about a second and a half on him on newer tires as he pitted 3 laps earlier. But he will be back in second place. Joe Yates is going to be back in third place once this is all said and done. Tommy Cook in fourth, and Alex Cruz is still going to be up in that top 5. So still some great runs happening here tonight. Timothy DeLugas is going to be back in that 10th position. So again, the number 59 truck having himself a good night as well. As we continue to go back and kind of roll through the field here a little bit, check in on some of our drivers. Check in on the 114 of Travis Bieber. Having himself a solid night here tonight. Going to be back in the 15th position when all is said and done. As we'll go back in and check in on our leader, Jake Ham, who continues to lap around right now. 16 laps left here to go in the Veterans 48-100 Watkins International Speedway. There's been a lot of racing here this evening. Obviously, we had a caution on lap number 1 as a bunch of trucks got piled up at the top of the S's there. Everybody got sorted out, fixed up, and we've been green the rest of the way here. We had a phenomenal interview with Jeff Powell here this evening, the founder and owner of Veterans 48. A lot of great fundraising and everything else going on tonight, too. So, really, really good night for us here at Goat Locker Racing. And thanks to everybody who's tuned in on the Goat Locker Racing Network. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, so we've just kicked off our next drawing. It'll be for a set of Goat Locker Racing dog tags. So hashtag GLR dog tags. Get your entries in, folks. We'll get this drawn. Mama Ellingson was gracious enough to pass her water bottle on to whoever finishes 12th tonight.
Okay, I dig it. As Jake Ham now brings his truck down pit road, that's going to return the lead of this race over to Cody McElwain. Great run here this evening by Jake. See where he ends up cycling out as these pit stops continue. Actually, Jake Ham is going to be the last truck that was out there. So last pit stops, truck cycles through and again turns the lead back over to Cody McElwain, who is going to have a second lead over Andy Curtis. So with those fresher tires, Cody's going to start stretching his lead right back out again, Jimmy. 15 laps left to go here in the Veterans 48-100 from Watkins, Glen. Been a great night of racing here tonight. Great night of fundraising. As we continue to give things away there on the stream, be sure that you get your entries logged in. And still a lot of things to go.
Absolutely. Yeah, I see some new names here in the stream tonight, which is great to see. Love it. Love having new people around here. Please give us a follow if you haven't already. Hit that follow button. If you feel moved to, please hit that subscribe button. That allows us to continue to support organizations like Veterans 48. And if you feel you've moved even further, you can always click that donate button on our About section and help contribute to the Veterans 48 fundraiser. Tonight is the last night of it. We have exceeded our goal, but that doesn't mean we can't go further. So for those who were in here and heard Jeff talking, we've raised enough that he's going to be able to, and along with other contributions that he's received, not just ours, but with what we're giving him, he's going to be able to order both the engine and transmission for that bike that's being built to give away to a disabled veteran. So if you can help out, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, everything that we do here at Goat Locker Racing, and most of it goes back into the community, whether it is being able to put these races on and be able to broadcast them and do those types of things. From all the donations that we receive, from the sponsorships that we have gotten from companies like, as we look here at Cody McElwain, our leader, Jam Printing and Promotions. Cody proudly runs that truck each and every week. Alex Cruz running the Gill Insurance Advisors truck, as he does each and every week. And we focused on Ryan a couple different times here this evening, but the Veterans 48 truck. But all the sponsors and everything that they've been able to donate it is the reason that we're able to give away the hats, the dog tags, through gracious donations from other people who help support us as well, like the Ellingsons. We have water bottles. I think what the mug rugs. The first time I've ever heard it called a mug rug. I just called it a coaster my entire life. But we've been able to do those types of things and help support each other. And so everything that we do here at Goat Locker Racing goes right back into the community and goes right back into the veteran community as well. So it's been a lot of fun. Good racing here this evening as well at Watkins Glen. 13 laps left here to go in the Veterans 48 100. Hopefully we got more stuff to give away. We've got obviously more funds to raise, more subscriptions, all kinds of crazy stuff happening here this evening. Luckily enough for us, 13 laps at Watkins Glen still gives us enough time to do all kinds of stuff.
That's all right.
As we go back and check in our second place runner, Andy Kurtz there, up 7 positions from where he started. So started in 9th, all the way up into second position. Solidly sitting there right now. Had himself a great race. Joe Yakes has now moved himself up to 3rd position, as it looked like we had a truck stop there at the entrance to pit road. Hopefully they can get that thing moving, tow, whatever it is, but they're off the racing surface. But Joe Yakes has had himself one hell of a recovery here this evening, as he now finds himself back in 3rd position. Jake Ham, after staying out pretty long on that green flag run there, finds himself back in 4th position. Alex Cruz in 5th position. Scott Rankin up to 6th position right now. Again, another one of those trucks that recovered from that early accident. Tommy Cook has had himself a whale of a night tonight here in that number 7 machine, as he finds himself in 7th position. Noel Hanna back in 8th position right now. Regis Clark in 9th. And Ryan Pendleton will round out our top 10 right now. Go back and take a look at a couple other people. Greg Barnett in that number 38 truck. I still think one of the coolest paint schemes out there. Running in 14th position right now, exactly where he started. Greg Swervin Sherman up 7th position from where he started. He is now up to 17th. Mike Browning, again, another one of those trucks that started towards the front there and got involved in that early accident. Just really hasn't found a way to make up that track position. He is back in 19th position right now. And we got a couple of Yakes back there in 21st. And Mike Yakes in number 17 machine in 21st. And Dennis Yakes in that number 20 machine back there in 22nd. Again, we continue to watch a couple things here, as it looks like somebody plowed into the barrels there.
Yeah, somebody had some issues getting on pit road. I'm not exactly sure who that was.
I believe that was Dennis Yakes, and but we'll head back up front and check in on our leaders here. But looked like somebody had a real difficult time getting onto pit road.
And while you were we're going through the field there, we received another $50 donation from Jake Ellingson. That brings our total to $1,151. So thank you so much, Jake. And folks, I'm going to give you till Cody gets to the start-finish line to get your entries in. Actually, no.
I better say, you better go quick.
Yeah, we're going to have to give you longer than that. But get those entries in for these dog tags. We're going to draw a winner here.
Cody McElwain right now with 11.3 second lead over the field. He is just from the drop of the green flag to now, he is absolutely by far and away been the best truck on the track. That number 6 machine has just been a monster here at Watkins, Glen. I know it's one of Cody's favorite tracks. I know he's a big fan of road racing. So you throw those two things together in a fast number 6 machine, and that equates to an 11-second lead right now.
Yeah, and I know Scott Rankin's disappointed with how this has turned out so far tonight. He's running 6th, but you know he comes into these things always feeling like he's got an opportunity to win at a road course, which he does. I mean, so he got caught up in that issue earlier there at the beginning of the race. And I think that's just, he's not been able to recover from that. Not to say that running 6th place is bad. I just know it's not the night he wanted. But man, look at Noel Hanna. Glad to see him back out here tonight. Up 7th spot, start 23rd. Great run for him. So with that being said, folks, here we go. We're going to draw for this set of dog tags. And buddy Armin Brusso, Google X Earth.
Nice.
With the win. Glad to see him out here tonight. Miss you, Armin.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's been a long time since I've been on the track for Armin. Glad he came out here to support the stream and everything that we're doing here tonight. We'll get that set of dog tags sent out to him for sure. As we look back up front here, Cody McElwain continues to pull away from the field. He has a 12-second lead right now. And right now, we only have 12 trucks on the lead lap. Tommy Cook has now fallen back to 12th. Not sure if he just got that truck crossed up somewhere as he was running solidly within the top 10. But he has fallen back to the last truck on the lead lap right now.
Right now, that puts Tommy Cook in that 12th spot.
That's true.
To get the water bottle.
And I hope everybody here this evening can finally see for sure. We have all the timing and scoring issues fixed here at Go Locker Racing Network. And I don't think we've had one goof up here tonight.
And with that, looks like we've got some more gifted subs put in from our buddy, Staff Sergeant Holyfield, Mark Holyfield. He sent out 5, looks like 5 subs he sent out.
Nice.
And those went to JD Cass, Tony Minton,
Nice.
Miss Abby, and Very Rare. So congratulations to everyone that benefited from that. Thank you so much to Mark Holyfield for supporting us and sending those out. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, Mark's one of the newest drivers here over at Goat Locker Racing. He's a lot of fun to be around. Still learning his racecraft and things like that. You know, understanding how to race these machines here. He runs with us on super late on Tuesday nights. Hell of a guy, and appreciate Mark. We appreciate you tuning in to the broadcast here this evening. Absolutely appreciate the gifted subscriptions here as well. You know, one of these days you'll be able to lose your nickname of Mark the Rolling Chicane Holyfield.
And with that all being said, we'll call this the Mark Roland Chicane Holyfield hat giveaway. So get your entries in, folks. Hashtag GLR hat.
I tell you, I've had a lot of fun with Mark being in Super Lates because we all run in the same race channel, and to listen to him is just absolutely hilarious.
I've never seen somebody so excited to see somebody else get loose, get sideways, whatever, just so that he's not the only one. It's amazing. He points everyone out. Hey, somebody's loose.
It's just not me, man. Like, no, Mark, we all make mistakes and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But, the pauses of that's the wall. That's the wall. Like, yes, Mark, that's the wall. There's plenty of them around this racetrack. We love having you out there, Mark. Glad that you joined us over here at Goat Locker Racing. We have a lot of fun, obviously, and we don't take things too seriously around here, except for when it comes to supporting each other and those types of things. We enjoy cracking jokes and just having a really good time.
That's right.
Uh-oh, Jamie.
What's going on?
Cody's lead has dropped to under 11 seconds.
Oh, it's going to be close with
7 laps.
6 laps to go, or 7 laps to go.
6. You're right. 6 laps left here to go as Andy Kurtz is made up a little bit of time for our leader right now. It's Joe Yates is closed in on Andy Kurtz. They are not too far apart right now. So Joe Yates really showing his road course skills here this evening, as again he was involved in that early accident, had to work his way up through the field. And Jamie, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Joe Yates get past this truck and move into second place.
Be a good recovery from him. Joe definitely was caught up in that early melee that happened there. Actually, it didn't really happen in turn 1. It happened on the exit of turn 1, which is surprising. And then continued on through the S's, just completely clogged the track up there. But I know Joe was disappointed to get involved in that. But again, great recovery for him. And I got to say, first time I saw Joe running on a road course was over in the Broke Scrub series. I was watching his stream. It was at Daytona road course, and he did not have a good night. I felt his frustration for sure, but I definitely got a good laugh watching his reaction because I could feel his pain through his stream. And I don't think he made it, but maybe a couple laps, and he definitely, the frustration was there. So I felt for Joe that night, but what improvement he has made from then to now, because I mean, he, without being in that first lap incident, Joe could very well be competing for this win right here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Joe has really turned it up when it's come to road course racing. Obviously leading the Indy Autosport Stable tonight as he continues to close in on Andy Kurtz for second position. And I think in the next lap or two, he'll be able to easily work his way by that 48 truck, get up into second position here as the laps continue to wind down. As this time around, when Glen crosses that start-finish line, we're only going to have 4 laps left here to go in the Veterans 48 100. Been a really exciting night here tonight. Maybe not so much from the racing standpoint, but just from everybody that is tuned in on the Twitch channel and the giveaways that we're doing here this evening, to hearing from Jeff Powell, the owner and founder of Veterans 48. It has just been a real fun night.
All right, folks, I'm going to give you a few more seconds here to get your entries in. Hashtag GLR hat. We're going to draw this hat.
And for everybody that wins whatever it is that you win here this evening, make sure you drop your name and address into either send it to us via direct message, send it to us via Facebook. I put it in the I don't know if I put it in the Twitch chat, but make sure that we get your name and address so we can get the stuff sent off to you. And be sure also when you receive whatever it is that you receive, whether it's a hat, a set of dog tags, a water bottle, take a snapshot of it, go on Facebook, give us a tag and everything like that on Facebook. That way we can continue to just spread our outreach, get more people involved and more sponsors involved. And man, Jamie, it's super cool that we are involved in the very first bike that Veterans 48's gonna build. So I mean, in Navy terms, we're gonna be plank owners.
Yes.
And man, that is super, super cool. And I can't wait to be able to attach Goat Locker Racing's name to many more motorcycles.
I agree wholeheartedly. And we're going to make that drawing right now. Let's see who wins this hat. Oh, Miss Abby. Miss Abby's on fire tonight. She got a gifted sub from Mark Holyfield, and now she just won a Goat Locker Racing hat.
Nice.
So, Miss Abby, you should be able to send a whisper. I mean, I don't know if you follow one of the drivers here, we can always get that information through Discord if you want to do it that way. If you just happen to be here watching and, you know, I'm not sure, but just get us your address. You can do a whisper through Twitch, or just let me know how to get your address. So, sounds like she might be part of the Ellingson clan.
Nice. We're always down to see.
So that'll make it easy.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's Pagan.
Nice.
Yeah, absolute good job. All right, that's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about there. And apparently, Jamie, Cody McElwain has tuned into the Twitch stream here this evening and heard us, because now he stretched his lead over to 13 seconds. So, Cody, you just focus on driving, all right, buddy?
Cody is a very sensitive person.
Yeah, that's a word I can describe it. That's definitely one of them right there.
Right,
again, two laps left here to go, so let's fire another one up, Jamie.
Yeah, we're water bottles up. Let's go. Hashtag GLR water bottle at the checkered flag. We're going to draw this thing, so.
What the hell? Throw a set of dog tags in there, too. Water bottle and dog tags. As Cody McElwain comes out of the carousel here, he's going to cross the start-finish line. White flag will wave here very shortly. And come to a close here at the Veterans 48 100 from Watkins, Glen International Speedway. Been a really fun night here tonight on the Goat Locker Racing Network. A lot of fun things happening here. A lot of cool giveaways. Still more to come as we finish things up. White flag is in the air. Final lap here for Cody McElwain. Now leads over Andy Kurtz by 13.2 seconds. Joe Yakes still has Andy Kurtz in his sights. He has not been able to kind of close in on him. So Joe Yakes, one more lap here to get himself up into second position.
Oh. I thought it just got closed up, but there was a little bit of a delay with Joe's time there. I thought he was right there. So let's see. Sham929 was asking for a list of who won tonight. The first hat went to Glinda. The dog tags, no, the water bottle went to Mama Ellingson, who she's given away to the 12th place driver, which right now, as it stands, would be Timothy DeLugas. The dog tags went to our buddy Armand.
That's right. That's right.
The next hat went to Pagan.
That's right.
Who is giving it to her pawpaw. She says send it to her pawpaw, so that way he can have a Goat Locker hat for the pits next race season, like
nice.
the rest of the Ellingson clan.
Nice.
So that's very nice of you, Pagan, and we will definitely do that. And so now we've got the GLR water bottle back up again. So get in there, Sham. Hashtag GLR water bottle. Get your entry in there, and hopefully you can be a winner.
Race is over. Cody McElwain in the number 6 machine has won tonight's race here at Watkins Glen International Speedway in a very commanding fashion. Stomps a mud hole in this field, winning by about 13 seconds here tonight in the Jam Promotions machines. Congratulations to Cody McElwain. And again, Jamie, way to step out there on a step out there with your bet on your winner here this season.
I got that from DW. I am going to step away and try to talk to the drivers real quick.
Yep. Go ahead.
Try to get them in our Twitch and give them a chance to win a hat here at the end. So I'll be right back.
Yep. As we look back through the field, Andy Kurtz is going to finish in second position. Joe Yakes with one stellar recovery comes home in third position. Scott Rankin, another truck that was very fast here this evening, and a great recovery for him, comes home in fourth. Running at our top 5 here this evening is going to be Alex Cruz. Ryan Pendleton in that Veterans 48 machine brings it home in 6th position. So what a race by him here this evening, up 20 spots from where he had started. Dewan Hanna is going to finish back in 7th position. Jake Ham in the number 3 machine finishing in 8th. Regis Clark at 9th. Jamie Mullins in that number 66 machine didn't get a chance to call his number a lot here this evening. That Air Force truck is going to finish back in 10th position. And the winner of the gifted water bottle is going to be Timothy DeLugas there. So congratulations to him as Cody McElwain's out here attempting to cut some donuts as I saw him nose it into the wall. Ryan Pendleton's out here trying to show him a thing or two as well. But what a race here tonight by Cody McElwain. Glad to see that Goat Locker Racing driver bring home the win here tonight as he continues to burn it down here on the front stretch. Ryan Pendleton out front with him as well. Those guys just having a blast out here, which I know these Goat Locker Racing boys get together and put a lot into this, so it's good to see them out here celebrating together. Because I don't think Cody McElwain's going to stop doing donuts here tonight. I don't quite blame him. As that was probably one of the most dominating performances I've seen in quite some time. What a show he put on here tonight, folks. As we're rounding up some of the drivers, trying to get them up into the Twitch stream so they get a chance to also enter into our drawing this evening for one of our hats. Some of the drivers have them, so we'll see which one actually gets it here. But we'll get some of the drivers up into the stream as well, as we've got a couple of our second and third place finishers here this evening in the waiting room, and we're waiting for Cody McElwain to kind of finish celebrating here a little bit, jump into that waiting room, so we can get our interview with our race winner here this evening.
I did not unmute myself, and I've been sitting here talking to you guys for quite some time. But while I was muted, I did do the drawing for the water bottle. So congratulations to Mark Holyfield.
Nice.
You won the GLR water bottle. So shoot me your address on Discord, and we will get that sent out to you, my man. So congratulations. And for the drivers that are joining the stream now from the race, we haven't launched the giveaway yet for the hat. We're going to give away some dog tags after the first interview. So calm down there, Uncle Greggy. I've got to launch the giveaway first. When you see it come up, then you can enter, okay? slow down, slow down. You're much faster in here than you are on the track.
Oof.
Oof. Just calm down. We'll get those launched, but then you guys can do those entries. So, Pat, if Cody's ready, go and bring him up, and I'm going to get this next one done.
Hey, Cody, it's Pat and Jamie up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
I mean, that was pretty much a whooping you put on the field there. I mean, you could have backed down a little bit and at least let somebody finish within 10 seconds of you, man.
Man, y'all know I love the road courses. This is one I always look forward to. You know, there's some ovals that I like, but I never feel as confident as I do when we go to Watkins Glen. So.
Yeah, well, I know you love the road course racing, and I know you're a big fan of Watkins Glen. So you put those two together here in the Truck Series tonight, and Jamie was real brave, and he picked you as the race winner here tonight. But man, that number 6 machine was hooked up here tonight. You end up winning by almost 13 seconds over the field here, even after having that first caution in the beginning to kind of clear the field up here. So, I mean, take me through your race and just what really clicked with you here at Watkins Glen and that number 6 machine.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say I hate that happened. The two Scots there got into it. I guess I haven't watched replay, but I just hate that happened to those guys because it was probably going to be a really good, fun battle there with me and Rankin and maybe even Sanderson. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I just love this track. I always have. Like I said, I feel like I do not feel any more comfortable at any other track than I do here. And yeah, I was able to stretch a little lead there after that second restart, and then I was just able to kind of manage that gap, save my tires as much as I could, and I was able to run that first stop a little long, and so my tires were better when I came back out. I don't even know what else to say, man. I just love it, and it worked out good tonight.
Now, normally this is a point in time where I just kind of turn it over to Jamie. Jamie asks his questions, but did you literally just say you were saving tires and you still stomped the field by 13 seconds?
I mean, not necessarily just saving my tires, but I was managing that gap. I wasn't pushing it as hard as I could, like qualifying laps. But
all right, I'll turn this over to Jamie now.
Well, I mean, I don't know what left there is even for me to even ask, but I don't know, but hey, I'm not going to ask you anything. We're just going to talk about it some more. Cody, you are a big part of this team, and I know you talk about Veterans 48 during your interviews and stuff on other leagues when you've got the opportunities. Just put it out there, let you know we have now raised $1,151 for Veterans 48. So you are a big part of that. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah, but hey, that's great to hear. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but that's I mean, just racing in a league that that does stuff like this. It's just it's really cool to be a part of it. And yeah, like I said, I'm just really glad to hear that number has climbed so high. That's really cool.
Well, we definitely appreciate that, and appreciate you being a part of this team and a part of this league, and everything you bring to it. So, with that being said, anybody you need to thank, shout out, sponsors?
Yes, sir. We got Gill Insurance Advisors, Jim Printing and Promotions, on the truck. Glad I could finally get in Victory Lane for them there. G2G Trailers, Tracks for Vets, Travis Lee Creative. Just like to shout out to my teammates, and everybody at Goat Locker Racing. Thank y'all for putting on such a great league. And again, the Veterans 48 fundraiser, man, just awesome. Just there's nothing else to say. Just really awesome. And then thank y'all for what you do in the booth, man. Y'all doing an awesome job, and we really appreciate it. Really cool.
Yeah, man. Well, it's been a lot of fun. Obviously racing with you and having you on the team, man. We appreciate all the love and support. And congratulations on just a dominant win here tonight, Cody.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all.
Yep.
All right, we're going to draw for this set of dog tags.
All right.
And Jim Kaufman is big winner of this set of Goat Locker Racing dog tags. So, Jim, shoot me your address in Discord, and we will get those sent out to you, man.
Yep. And let's grab our second place finisher, Andy Kurtz. Hey, Andy, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Well, we got to watch a really cool race here this evening from Watkins, Glen International Speedway. Watched you kind of move up through the field there. Started in 9th, finished in 2nd. Was able to make it kind of through that first lap mayhem there. So kind of take me through your night here tonight, how you brought that number 48 home with a second place finish.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a tough race, man. These road courses always kind of wipe me out when I'm done with them. It was a lot of fun, little wild there on the first lap. Kind of surprised because we were taking it so easy into turn 1, and then all of a sudden people were sideways in front of me. So fortunately got through there. Everyone did a great job, I think, behind us. But yeah, after that, Joe and I had an awesome battle. He was really catching me the last 10 laps or so. Luckily, it's so tough to pass here. I think he had a tough time getting around me, but he was definitely quicker, trying to hold on. Definitely wheel hopping a lot, getting into turns 1 and getting into the bus stop, but held on, and again, super, super fun.
Hey, Andrew, congratulations on that second place finish, man. Do you consider yourself a road course guy? Is this something comfortable for you, or do you just try to get through these races like I do?
Yeah, honestly, I would not say I'm a road course guy by any means, but I'd say when I'm just kind of having fun and just kind of doing some practice on iRacing, just killing time, I'll do AI races here. For some reason, I just love this track, so I do have a lot of practice on this track, say in the trucks and in the cup cars, but anywhere else we go, I would not expect a podium finish.
Well, you did a great job here tonight taking care of that car and getting it up there in second place. So congratulations once again. Anybody you need to thank, shout out, sponsors?
Awesome. Well, thank you, and thank you both of you for having me. Goat Locker Racing for having me here every week. It's been a blast, and happy to have a good finish here tonight. Needed one of these this season. So have a good night, guys.
All right, man. Well, again, congratulations on the podium finish here tonight, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again here real soon, Andy.
Hey, man. Hope so. All right.
All righty. Well, let's grab our third place finisher, Joe Yakes.
All right, real quick, the hat giveaway is up, so let's get those entries in, folks. Hashtag GLR hat. At the conclusion of Joe's interview, we're going to give that hat away and wrap this up tonight. So let's get those in.
All right. Hey, Joe, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty dang good. One, I want to jump out the gate and say congratulations on a hard-fought third-place finish here tonight. Got involved in that early accident and had to kind of fall back there a little bit, get that truck repaired. But man, I mean, you came flying up through the field and got that truck home in third position. My money was on you were going to finish second as fast as you were catching Indy Kurtz there. But man, what a strong run for that 87 machine here this evening. So, take me through your night and how you brought that 87 home here with a podium finish.
Well, the night really started yesterday. I'm sure you guys have seen road courses are usually not my strong suit. So I actually took the time. I really hammered down practice laps, tried to figure out the bus stop, turn one, the carousel, all these corners that I'm usually not good at, and we're able to execute it tonight. We after the incident on turn one, we had to get the fast repair because we were just down on power, and I think we restarted like 13th or something like that, somewhere in the back of the field. And at that point, I was like, okay, we just need to refocus and just slowly make our way through. There were a couple incidents. We just kind of navigated our way through. We found a hole, settled in. We're just turning laps, and we're just starting to catch trucks and set up the passes and get around them. It was really fun racing Andy there at the end. He was really good in the first half of the track, and I was really good in the second half of the track. And when you're both good on different halves of the track, you can't really catch each other and pass each other. But we both tried our best. It was fun.
Hey, Joe, congratulations on a top 3 finish, man, at a road course. I brought up the road courses are really not your strong suit, and I think back to that Daytona road course race I was watching your stream at, and I felt the frustration you were going through that night, and so I'm really happy for you to get this top 3. But there's got to be more than just practice, man. What's been the turnaround to go from where you were at that night to here now?
It's just I work with Scott a lot because he's got a lot of that road course experience, and he gave me some tips. And I got another friend of mine that's really good at NASCAR stuff on road courses. So we were kind of able to put that knowledge together and help me. Because my road courses are my weak point, and it's something I've really tried to work on this year. Outside of the NASCAR stuff, I've been running a lot of the Ferraris and just getting more experience on the road courses, so that when we come to this race here tonight, I was going to be able to give it my best. And all that work and effort paid off tonight.
It absolutely did, man. Again, congratulations on the top 3 finish. Very happy for you to pull that off. So anybody you need to thank, shout out, sponsors?
But before I thank my sponsors, I just want to shout out to you guys with your Veterans 48 fundraiser. That is an amazing thing you guys have been doing this month, and I hope you guys ended with a bang tonight. But we got to thank our Indy Auto Sport sponsors here, Sim Racer Coin, Mike Browning, MBH Moto for doing our awesome paint schemes, and I got Glenish on board for my streams. So.
Oh, we definitely ended with a bang here this evening. A lot of stuff given away. Looks like we're going to wrap up the fundraiser and be able to deliver a check to Jeff on Saturday for $1,151. So be sure to go back and watch the beginning of the stream where Jeff does his interview, and just way too cool what we were all able to do. From you sharing everything on your social media platforms to Indy Auto Sports and a lot of the guys on your team helping us out as well. So we really appreciate it too, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was glad I could do what little I could to help out and spread the word. And it's awesome to hear that much money is going to help out people that need it.
Yeah, man. Well, again, congratulations on a hard-fought podium finish here this evening, and I guarantee we'll be talking to you again soon, Joe.
Sounds good. You guys have a good evening.
Yep.
All right, Joe.
All right, Jamie. Well, that was an incredibly successful race here this evening.
Absolutely, man.
A lot of fun here tonight.
It's humbling when we do these things. Because look, we're a small stream. I mean, there's no hiding that. Of course, we wish we were had a bigger audience than what we do. But when we do this kind of stuff on nights like this, and the people that turn out, I mean, I'm having to scroll down to see all the names that's in the chat right now. So that's amazing. What you guys, and it's been, and I'm saying you guys, the people that watch our stream, what you guys have done. It's really not been me and Pat. I mean, that $1,151, that's all you. we can't take credit for that. So I can't thank you enough for what all of you have done to support this organization and to support us. Um, I'll be honest, it's going to be a little tough to go down there Saturday and hand this. Not that it's going to be hard to hand this check over. That's going to be the easy part. But to do it and not kind of be emotional about it, because it's not coming from me. It's
Right.
coming from you guys. So I'm going to do the best I can. We will try to get video of it, and we'll put that up on Facebook and Instagram, everything we've got. We will definitely get that up, and if there's tears, there's tears. Sorry, not anything I'll probably be able to do about that. So just thank you for what everybody has done. And with that being said, I'm going to give you got about another minute to get your entries in. Hashtag GLR hat. And we're going to get this hat away. I see a lot of fresh names in the stream. A lot of the drivers from the race are in here, but I'm not seeing the entries to match that. So let's get those in so we can get this hat away. And if you are new to the stream, click on that follow button. We definitely would appreciate it.
Yeah, great night of racing here tonight. Great night of racing for the Goat Locker Racing team as well. 3 trucks in the top 6 here tonight. Ryan Pendleton, who carries the flag for Veterans 48, had himself a whale of a night here tonight, finishing in 6th position after starting 26. Great night for the Indy Auto Sports guys as well. Joe Yakes finishing in 3rd, Scott Rankin in 4th, Jake Ham back there in 8th position, Regis Clark in 9th. There's like 17 of them. I'm sure I can't get through all of them here. But Mike Browning back in 15th. Again, tough night to start it. Greg Swervin Sherman finishes out in 18th position. So decent night for him here tonight. As we look back through the field here a little bit, Tony Mitten finishing back in 26th position. Looks like he tapped out after that first lap there, along with Doug Neal. Jake Ellingston finishes all the way back in 25th position as well. That other kind of Goat Locker Racing stepchild that we have there. But get those last bit of entries in, and we will finish up here on the stream here this evening.
All right. Here we go. We're going to draw it.
I feel like there should be a drum roll or something going on right now.
Yeah, there should be. This thing would cooperate.
Oh. Well, there's that too.
And
I'm not sending another hat to Australia.
No, it's not. It's not going to Australia. He's kind of a back-to-back winner here tonight, though. But since he didn't win through a drawing, we're going to let it stand. Timothy DeLugas, Road Dizzle, is winner of the hat. So congratulations there, Tim. Shoot us your address on Discord, and we will get that hat sent to you.
Hey, look at that.
Congratulations. Big time winner tonight.
I finally figured out how to pronounce his name, and we're going to send him a couple of things.
Absolutely. And whoever thought coming in 12th would reap so many rewards.
I suppose you're right about that for sure. As we look towards the rest of the season here tonight, schedule up on the screen here tonight. We're off to Milwaukee next week. Yep, I still realize I haven't changed the spelling on that one. Again, I think I just continue to maybe I'll fix it. I don't know. Somebody's got to remind me. The only time I'm reminded that I spelt it wrong is when we do this. On November 11th, we'll head off to Darlington for a night race, which will be a whole lot of fun. November 18th at Atlanta. Then we'll take a week off, and we're going to start the playoffs, which is going to run through Nashville, Richmond, and then finally finish up at Auto Club Night on 16th of December. So a lot of chances to still tune in. This week's going to kind of be a quiet week for us here at Goat Locker Racing. This is kind of the big night for us this week. Tomorrow we'll be at Mid-Ohio for the Extreme Xfinity Series, fueled by Goat Locker Racing. No ARCA Series broadcast tomorrow night as they are off, and then no truck race on Sunday as it's Halloween weekend. So I don't know, get dressed up, go out there, have a good time with the kids and all those other fun things. We're going to see if we're going to have some fun at Mid-Ohio tomorrow. And again, we truly appreciate everybody that tunes into the broadcast each and every week, each and every day, for that fact, as we are broadcasting most weeks 5 out of 6 nights. We appreciate all the love and support we've got for our Veterans 48 fundraiser this month. We set a pretty ambitious goal, like Jamie said, for a very small stream to reach a goal of 1,000 and to be able to cut a check for $1,151 to them to hand deliver that on Saturday is just an amazing thing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Be sure to tune in and support as much as you can. We'll spin some things back up. I will let everybody know, a little spoiler alert here, those 3 hats that we gave away this evening are the last 3 hats we have. So version number 2 will be coming out. So be on the lookout for that. And we're going to spin some other things back up again. But I know I can speak for Jamie in saying, for everybody here at Go Locker Racing, thank you. And be sure to tune in tomorrow night as we try to tackle the road course at Mid-Ohio. Until then, take care and thanks again.